When I was saddling him, I noticed that his back left pastern, he had some swelling above and below the fetlock joint. So I'm gonna walk him around a little bit, get him moving, see if it bothers him. It didn't seem like it was bothering him when I cleaned his feet out and walked him out here. You always have to assess any swelling like that. It's gonna happen. Doesn't automatically mean don't ride. You might need to adjust how you ride, but it doesn't automatically mean don't ride. If you feel like you need to get a vet out every time you have swelling, you need to educate yourself better. You shouldn't be getting a vet out every time you see something. You should have enough health knowledge to handle some of that yourself and be able to figure out yourself what's going on there. So I'm going to move him around, see if it's bothering him any. A lot of times when you get swelling with no other symptoms, moving around will circulate blood, pull the swelling out. Absolute wrong. Worst thing I could do would be put him in a stall and let him stand. Then the swelling's going to get worse. This is Bob. I want to move him around today, lope him around, see what I get. As far as loping, you saw in the last video, I was working a spin, working a circle. Haven't loped him much since I put him on the immune builder. Mostly walk, trot, moving his body around. So today, that's what we're going to do. He feels pretty good. I don't feel anything going on with that left fetlock joint. No telling how he did it. Probably would never know. A little bit stiff to my right rein. He has always preferred the left lead over the right. So it doesn't surprise me that he's a little stiff to the right. I also remember the last almost 10 years, he's been a lesson horse. So he's had some kids kind of hanging on his rein, hanging on his face a little bit, and most kids are right-handed, so he's going to be a little stiffer with the right rein. Part of being a lesson horse. We're going to work on softening that out. I'm going to lope off and see what lead we get. If we don't get the right lead, I'm not going to break him back down. I'm just going to steer off and change directions and lope whatever lead he picks up. Pick up the left lead, so we'll lope left. I'm gonna make just a lap or two and not really ask him to bridle up. Just gets him forward, get his head pointing the direction I want to go in. Kind of counterbending there. I expect there's going to be a good bit of that just from needing to work on his fitness at a lope. It's actually a pretty nice lope. When I was using him as a lesson horse, he was getting really on his forehand, speeding up, just kind of falling forward. This ain't too bad here. A little stumble there. That was some soft dirt. Pull his head to the left. As I'm loping around, I want to start building his shoulders at a lope. So I'll point his nose when it needs to go to the left, and I'll push a little bit with my left leg right behind the girth. Work on getting that bend that I need. Also going to work on getting that collection. He used to collect up pretty nice, but he's not fit for it right now, so I don't expect it to be. Now I'm going to work him kind of like he's a mostly finished reining horse. We notice we're loping our circles. We're going to lope our rundown. I'll put him where I would expect him to be in a rundown and expect him to go straight. I'm going to need to pick up my left rein, I can tell. Bend to the left, left leg. There you go. You see him drop his pole and break it to pole and bring his nose in when I asked for that tip with my left rein and left leg. Wasn't bad. That circle wasn't too good. Still wanting to fall in a little bit. Let's do another rundown. Now when I set my horses up for a rundown, I expect them to square up, go from arc to straight. So I'm going to bring that outside rein, which would be the outside, be right when I square up for this next rundown. Watch what I do with my right rein and right leg. In the circle, I want him arc to the left, arc of the circle. He should be arced. Now we're going to ask him to get straight. Right rein, right leg, bring the shoulder around. Now we should be driving straight. He did that pretty good. Let's get some left arc again. There we go. That looks like the biggest thing I need to work on. Building up the inside shoulder. And the inside shoulder, when this shoulder falls, he loses his impulsion in the back. So as I get my arc, get him bent in, there we go. That puts his body in a better position for impulsion in the back end. I might ask for a little bit of speed in this next rundown. Not a lot, just a little. Now let's go back to a regular lope. So when I asked for the regular lope, let's keep trotting. So when I asked for the regular lope, that downward transition, it just fell on his front end. That's fitness. We'll work more on that. That's for lope again. I know he has a really good one-handed steering, but it doesn't help me fix his head. Have some flashes of some pretty nice stuff in here. You might be having a little bit of trouble flexing that fetlock joint. Not gonna stop. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a little bit of trouble flexing it because of stiffness. It's not lame on it. It's not sore. I want to work out swelling. That's why I'm not stopping. Even though it seems like he kind of stumbled on it a little bit. He's stumbling because it's stiff from swelling, not because it hurts. Got to give me your head to the left. Start adding in some small circles so I can work on that. Back to the big again. Tell you what, he broke there. Let's see if we can get the right lead. Wrong lead. Notice I'm not in a big hurry to break him back down. I'm going to keep putting his body in that position. Let him figure out it's awkward. Let him decide to pick up the correct lead. I kicked him right there and he didn't lope off. He was set up for the right lead. He didn't want it. Could do the roll back on the fence you saw me do in the other video. But I'm gonna see if he will decide to pick it up. I kicked, and he didn't lope off that stride, he loped off the next stride. We're going right here. So what I'm doing here is I'm making it the lead he wants to take just hard. I'd like to pick up the right lead, but I'm not going to kick on him too hard. I'm not going to fuss at him for taking the wrong lead. I'm basically just going to make taking the wrong lead harder. So he thinks, well, maybe I should go ahead and take the right lead. They're not going left. That's him thinking. Actually looks pretty good in the wrong lead. See how when I kicked, he didn't lope off right away? He would have loped when I asked, he would have had the correct lead. But he waited till he fixed his body into the lead he wanted. He's trying to take me left. Trying to take me left again. He needs to lope off when I say lope off. So regardless of taking the wrong lead, you can see after I kick, he's not loping when I kick. He's loping afterwards. I'm sure somebody is going to comment that you don't want to take the lead because of swelling in that foot. Thing is, swelling in that foot will cause him to not take the left lead. He would only want to take right lead. Still in the wrong lead. swapped in front, fixed the back. Nope, he didn't fix the back, he swapped back. Let's do the roll back at the fence. It's not gonna work if he doesn't lope when I say lope. Let's see what he does. He didn't lope when I said lope. Let's do it again. There we go. Hope till he gets more comfortable in this lead, it'll be easier to get. Need to get softer on my right hand too. So right hand, right leg. Right hand, right, that was better. Let's mix in a small here in the middle. Kind of left his left shoulder out. All this is fitness stuff. All fitness. He's put on all this weight, but he's really not that fit. So it's all going to come. We just have to keep doing what we're doing. He is sweating a good bit. So am I. It's overcast today, but it's very humid. That was another slip with the back leg. Build strength. This horse has had more vet checks than I've had doctor's visits. There's nothing wrong with him. His legs. He is just unfit. Let's go down the fence. Starting to get a little tired. I can feel his body just kind of falling around. So one like him is pretty unfit. You can tell how long it's been loped this much, or how long it's been since he's been loped this much. He's pretty unfit. I want to get him back fitter. And you have to be able to recognize when they start getting tired. I can push on him some more, I can kick on him some more, I can get more out of him. But the goal is to get him fitter over a period of time, not for me to lope him for a set amount today. I loped him until he got tired. I found some things that we need to work on, rolling and picking his shoulders up. engaging his back end, all typical fitness stuff. So I'll continue to work on that with him. I really like that. I'm walking around, he's breathing pretty heavy. I really like that he loped off as easy as he did. I do need to work a whole lot more on that one lead. That's going to come with fitness. And I'll continue working on that, and we'll see how he goes. This is Bob. This is the one that's been on the immune builder. I have not given it to him in about 2 weeks. I wanted to see just how he acted if I missed a couple of doses. And I can't really tell that it's hurt him any. I might, long term, I might lose a little bit of stamina. I don't really know. But I'm going to continue to give it to him, only maybe a little further apart than what he was getting it, probably like once a week. And see how he advances in his training. And I'll be doing more videos of him. I've got a link up here to his other videos that are posted on YouTube. Until next time, thank you for watching.